I could feel the people unsubscribing. Wow, this sucks now.
The viewer retention on this is awful.
Yeah.
Welcome back
Hi!
to Bookend Gaming.
I'm Eric. That's the end of the channel.
I'm Travis.
Okay. You alright over there?
I just wanted to see how long it would take before you got awkward, but did not take long.
I'm never, I'm always awkward.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's put that aside.
Okay.
Everything seems to check out for you, but remember to be careful.
Of course. I really don't want to go back to the hospital. He catches something, maybe repressed terror, I don't know, in my voice, and glances up from some papers he was looking at.
How dare you badmouth the hospital? Hey, don't worry. At this stage, it would take a huge crash in your condition to get you rehospitalized.
Well, that makes me feel great.
Go nuts.
It doesn't really reassure me, but grumbling about it to him won't make any difference. I quietly take my leave. Don't forget the pool. Walking along the corridor from the auxiliary building to the main school building, I encounter a young female nurse coming the other way. She smiles at me. Oh. Nurse route. When we pass by
it's the nurse from Battle Hunter.
Oh, damn, we don't get to see her.
Nope.
Just got to imagine her.
It's the nurse from Battle Hunter. That's what I'm picturing. The blue-haired girl.
I'll accept that. Or Nurse Joy. She's okay, too.
Yeah, that's all right.
The lobby is empty because I
Because
can't think.
Just because.
The lobby is empty because there are no people in it. No surprise, since classes are still going on. I hear muffled sounds of discussion coming from behind the first floor classroom doors. I glance at my watch that I have. I'd have to rush to my classroom to get to my classroom in time. And I don't feel like going to class anyway, so I decide to climb up to the roof and have an extra long lunch break. Emmy promised she'd bring something for me today, but if she's sick, that's probably not going to happen. I'm not feeling hungry anyway, so it's all the same. Whatever.
She's quote-unquote sick. Now you have to spend time with just Rin.
Oh, look at that. How that worked out. The climb up the steep stairwell to the roof is oddly liberating. Almost like losing weight. Haha, I can feel it. I feel satisfaction that it doesn't wind me as badly as it did the first time I came up here.
That's like someone who goes to the gym and like takes 10 steps on a treadmill. It's like,
I've
accomplished so much.
I push open the squeaky door at the top and step into sunlight. Gah, burns! The chain link fence allows for a grand view over the treetops, all the way to the gray silhouettes of downtown. Further away, there's those clouds again.
Yep.
The dreary weather of yesterday is just a memory now. The silvery blue sky seems to be a mere arm's reach away.
Why do you keep talking about grabbing the sky?
I don't know. He just wants to fly. He's looking to the sky to save him. I forget for a moment that I'm in a bad mood. The warmth of the sun soaks into my bones, making me drowsy and lazy instead. Need sunscreen. The bells ring for lunch break, startling me back into reality.
Oh, there goes gravity.
Soon afterwards, the quad below me bursts into life. Students pour out of the doors. I sound so bored.
I was going to say.
I don't know why.
It's just been a lot of just describing.
Hold on. Let me liven it up. Down on the ground floor, intent on enjoying lunch at the quad in the lush gardens in this perfect weather.
Yeah, it's late and there's not a lot of progress going on with Rin.
Right.
Like,
I could feel the people unsubscribing. Wow, this sucks now.
The viewer retention on this is awful.
Yeah. It dies out around here where Eric is boring as hell.
Yeah, like right before you say, like right before you realize you sound boring, everyone's gone.
Damn! If I hadn't just noticed earlier. When I hear the door to the stairwell being pushed open, I don't bother turning to see who it is. The intruder starts coming towards me with uneven footsteps. The little river stones the roof is covered with rattle and crunch underfoot. Okay, who is it?
Oh, God.
Who cares, I guess. The footsteps stop a few feet behind me, followed by a silence. I look upwards into the glowing eye of the sun, absorbing its warmth with my whole body.
It's Kenji. Oh, thank God. What are you doing?
It's Sun-chan. I turn around out of courtesy at her first words. to behold the slim, awkward figure of Rin Tezuka, the artist girl.
Yeah, she has red hair.
She looks very much like herself today, too. Her hair is... She looks
He
the
does
same
talk
as
about
always.
her hair. Yeah.
Her hair is maybe a tad messier than usual, as if she just got out of bed. I think it's the same. Let's sprite compare.
Yeah. Pretty sure it's the exact same.
She stands with her weight shifted onto one foot, looking at me with mild curiosity, as if I were something in a store's display window. I don't know, just spacing out, I guess. What about you?
Emmy promised food. We usually eat here.
I'm afraid you're going to be disappointed. I heard Emmy came down with a cold.
Oh, I guess that makes sense. She wasn't in class.
It's not that common to get a cold in June, though. You don't think she went running at the track afterwards like she said? The rain just kept going.
Probably.
In the rain?
In the rain.
In the rain. That sounds like a bit too much for just keeping up with the training regime. Emmy is a hard-headed one, though, so I can see her running in the downpour just because she had to. That can't be safe.
No, of course not.
With, I mean, her legs attach into those things.
Like if it gets wet in there.
Yeah, if it gets
Ew.
soaked, there's no way that's good for her.
It's like having wet socks, but like 10 times worse.
That's what, I can't have like I wear a ring on my right hand. I gotta take it off anytime I do anything with water or.
Really? That I've got. Mine are like.
I can't do it. It freaks me out.
My wedding ring is like a. What is this material? Rubber?
Tungsten?
No, it's rubber.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, it's like.
Well, then yeah, that especially.
It doesn't bother me at all. But I work around a bunch of machinery and stuff, so I didn't want a metal ring because I didn't want to like.
Yeah,
glove.
that makes sense.
I didn't want to glove my finger. I don't know if you've ever seen pictures of that.
No.
Like to deglove your finger or your hand, it's to like rip all the skin off of it.
Oh yeah, that
it catches on something.
Yeah, no, I have heard of that.
Yeah,
No,
I'm not
thank
doing
you.
that.
Nope. Well, that's obviously overdoing it. Probably why she came down with that cold too. But I guess it's kind of cool.
Speaking of that, I'm not feeling well either.
Oh no.
She just passes out. Achoo!
Oh,
that was
God.
fake.
You can't just say achoo.
Yeah,
That's
no one
obviously
says
fake,
achoo.
Rin. Rin sneezes pretty hard, failing to stop it in time. She cranes her head down to wipe her nose on her shoulder. Ew. So deciding that would be too unladylike, I pull out my handkerchief and hold it to her nose. Here, bless you.
Thanks.
Thanks, I am pretty dank. She clears her nose and I dab the handkerchief gently on it.
I'm super dank.
Wiping it clean. Her nose is really cute. Oddly enough, it's filled with snot, so that dampens it a little bit.
Yeah.
It's probably the girliest part of Rin's face. I think I'm blushing a little, but Rin doesn't notice.
Thanks. I think I might be coming up or down with something, too, like I was saying.
Hope not. Rin doesn't seem to be bothered about eating, so despite the lack of Emmy-provided lunch, we stay up on the rooftop. She comes over and stands next to me, right up against the fence, looking into the same abstract distance as I am. Nobody else seems to be coming around to intrude upon this calmness either. It's quiet and peaceful.
She locked the door behind her.
She took away the pipe that was holding the door open.
Yeah.
What does one do on a lunch break if not eat? It turns out that between the two of us, we don't really know. Fortunately, passing time is an activity that manages itself just fine. Even though there's no conversation to fill the silence between the passing seconds, no pointless activities like cloud gazing, to spend upon the minutes between now and then, time marches on, relentlessly. I keep checking the time on my watch. Is this over yet? I decide it's a dumb thing to do. Instead, I try to hold out for as long as possible before I check it again. Maybe I can hold out for 6 or 7 minutes. Ladies.
Doubtful.
Rin remains silent, idly looking up at the cerulean expanse above us. There's another color for you.
Ooh, fancy.
I wonder
What
why.
was the other one?
Ultramarine.
Ultramarine, yeah. God. Brock Lesnar is ultramarine.
He also said crimson. I mean, that one's not as weird,
right.
but he also called her eyes onyx.
He doesn't know what colors are.
I wonder why, more often than not, we don't speak much. I don't. You speak all the time. She said that she doesn't like speaking because of her perceived difficulties with expressing herself properly. Did you just answer your own question?
Yep. I said the same sentence.
As for me, I think I just get sucked into the habit at the hospital, where I spent such a long stretch of time never really talking to anyone. We know you were lonely. God,
yeah, we get it.
Shouldn't have pushed your ex away then.
Yeah.
Most of the time I feel comfortable about this quiet mood, and even when I get the feeling that I have to break the silence, it's always so difficult to come up with something to talk about when it's with Rin.
I don't think it'd be difficult at all. Just say some random nonsense like she does.
And she'd be like, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
She and I are on such different wavelengths that nothing seems to be on common ground. So what do you think of frogs? What is it that you like about the sky so much? She turns to me, her eyes dark and serious.
Don't you ever ask me that again. Sky is the only thing that is perfect. I know it. You could say I'm an expert of sky if you wanted. And I am even if you didn't want to, a sky expert.
Call me it now.
It's always different, but it's always perfect. Also when it's different.
Just like rain. Rain was perfect too.
Yeah.
I follow her gaze up to the boundless blue expanse, thinking of her words.
She's just trying to be weird. I'm so random.
Have you ever wanted to be something different?
It wouldn't be so bad to be the sky.
Because it's perfect. No, I mean someone else, you loon. Someone different. To go to a normal school like everyone else, not have to worry about stuff.
What stuff?
Try to find the right words for a moment, but can't manage to form a sentence that I'd be comfortable with actually using. He pinches the bridge of his nose.
Yeah.
You got no arms!
Help me here!
Man, I don't really want to say it aloud.
Try. I'm not so good at mind reading.
Don't you ever want to be not disabled?
Ooh.
No, I love it. It's amazing. She thinks about this and then shakes her head, frowning.
That's a hard question. I don't know what to say.
It's a stupid question. It's okay if you don't say anything. For some reason, I'm just so unsatisfied with who I am right now that I'm constantly thinking stuff like that. It's pretty hard to admit, but there it is. Honestly, I feel relieved about finally saying it aloud to someone, even if it's just Rin.
Yeah, who cares?
The loser.
I think I want to be different sometimes. I've thought about changing myself lately, but it's a bit scary. Like walking backwards with your eyes closed.
Oh, whew, that's terrifying.
Depends on where you are. On a roof? Yeah, probably a bad idea.
Yeah.
The difficult part is to know where your toes are not pointing. I mean, directions. Even if I don't do anything, I would never stay the same. It's like my old paintings. They're different than what I paint now because I'm different, but they're still my paintings, so there's something same. That's really strange.
It's like our first episodes of Bookend Gaming that are god-awful.
I refuse to go back and watch them.
They're not good.
Yeah. I am different every day, but I'm still me every day. Who am I then?
Is that a riddle? Do I win a prize?
She's the Riddler. Your dad,
no.
Your dad shows up and starts beating the hell out of her. If you want it to be. I don't know the right answer, though, so you have to come up with it yourself.
Well, damn, Rin, I can't come up with everything.
Well, that's not a riddle.
Well, it's the sky, isn't it? Going by your definition just now. Holy shit, you're right! I actually managed to surprise her by that.
Mary.
She had already forgotten about it.
That's right, but I was thinking about myself when I said that. Very strange.
I am the sky.
Could it be that I actually am the sky?
Jeez.
She's the sky spirit. It's like, I always want to call it Trailer Park Girls. National Park Girls.
Yeah.
Where she's the personification of the sky.
Okay. Are we going to have Element Chan girls?
Yes.
Earth, water, wind, and fire.
I'm sure it exists.
That actually sounds pretty awesome.
That sounds like a Captain Planet dating sim.
Yeah. Or Avatar.
Oh, yeah.
The airbender one, not the blue people.
Yeah. I'm with you there.
I don't think that's possible. Your logic's a bit off somewhere. And the main character is Heart. Makes sense.
Yeah.
She looks down and shuts up, and I can see she's quickly going over the deduction. mentally, seemingly unhappy with the result she finally arrives at.
Yeah, maybe I'm not the sky. Would make sense. I have a hard time knowing what kind of person I am.
You're not the only one.
It's like my mind is some other place than the rest of me.
Underwater. No, that's stupid.
Yeah, I wonder how it got there.
I have no answer. So a brief silence falls over us for a moment. I shift my gaze back to the sky above us. I like your expanse.
All right, before we get into this, that's an episode.
Okay.
I was like, maybe I'll wait till this scene ends, but this is gonna, who knows how long this will be.
Something's gonna happen here on the roof. We're sharing a moment.
I know things might actually happen, but they probably won't.
They don't even know if they like each other yet.
I really don't think it. I don't know if I said this in an episode. It might have been after we stopped recording, but this is just a guess. It seems like the Rin relationship is just gonna start.
Oh yeah.
Out of nowhere, she's just gonna be like, "Hey, let's date," or I'm your girlfriend now.
Like,
just it'll be the most like non.
You're taking too long. So
Yeah.
we're dating now.
Yeah, it'll be like not a big deal at all.
No.
But I guess we'll see. We'll find out in a future episode. Bye.
Bye.
It's a weird ending.
I hate myself.